I can see that it's working now, so we're good. I have no idea why it does that, and I'm a bit embarrassed. I have a feeling that it's because I have so many wires that when I move my computer, it slightly unplugs, but the light on the mic stays on. Snowball, I don't know why you do that. I guess as long as there's power, their light turns on, but it doesn't necessarily work anymore. Whatever. Basically what I said, you didn't miss anything. I just said there's a camera here, there's a camera there. I don't know how to do digital art, so I do this. You know what? It's probably better that you didn't hear it, because I said a lot of stuff that I didn't need to say. This is the, in a nutshell, version. We're doing traditional art, if you couldn't tell already. You can see my gross hands, which I said earlier. Yeah, so we're just going to do some traditional art. I saw a lot of requests earlier on for things I should draw, and you know what? To waste no time, I'm just going to start right away. However, I'm not going to do any requests right off the bat because we got to warm up with a very special drawing for my friend Ryan. This is dedicated to Ryan. I can tell that Ryan's been really busy lately, and I think he really needs this. And I know what picture he really, really likes. And don't spoil it. I typed in Ryan instead of Tails channel because I know exactly what I'm drawing. I just need to get the reference. And when you guys know what it is, let me know. I gotta make sure I can see donations in case they come in, right? Okay, there we go. All right, let's just get right into it and see what I can do. This is my Captain Underpants pencil that I got from a kid that I teach at school. The reason I'm using it today is because in my journey throughout my entire house for every pencil that I possibly own, this is the only one with an eraser. So you see how small this eraser is. If we run out of eraser, then I guess I'm just gonna have to improvise. Oh well. Let's see how it goes. This one's for you, Ryan. I'm gonna draw it real big too. Let's see. Oh no, I almost showed. Oh no. Guys, if you caught a glimpse of what was on my phone, it pretty much gives away what I'm drawing. At least I caught it as well, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's put my phone down so it's not in my hand and moving, so my reference is off camera. So I'm just gonna start with a circle. You guys can't see it yet because the glare is pretty bad. In fact, let me see if I can fix that a little bit for you guys. Let's just move. This light's gonna fall if I keep doing that. Let's just rotate it. Rotate it a bit. So you can see that I'm definitely drawing. Oh, it works so perfectly when I'm in the way over there. Let's rotate it a little bit more. In fact, you know what? It'll be fine because these are just the lightest strokes that I could possibly do. I like to do a lot of them. I've never done anything like this, so maybe I should just stop talking and start drawing. But guys, I was thinking of doing a little bit more of a relaxed stream for today. So it's not going to be as high energy as it normally is. We tend to do these every Saturday. Checking if my microphone is still working. It still is. We tend to do these every Saturday, but the last couple have been canceled. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. A lot of things came up for the channel and just for me personally. Don't hold it against me. However, we did a lot of live streams for Sonic Mania Adventures squished in the week. So, I think it balanced out all right. My only concern is that people who were kind of getting in the routine of, you know, hanging out with us every Saturday kind of fell off. You know, they found other things to do on their weekend. They found other people to spend their time with, and now they've grown out of us. They don't like us anymore. And if you're wondering, this is not an original drawing. This is totally copying another artist. When you know what it is, let me know. Why do you hold your pencil like that? Well, of course, now that I'm on camera, this is part of being on camera, guys. People will judge you for literally everything you do, and now that I've moved the camera, you can't really see me. Yeah, you can see me enough. My camera's way bigger than it should be anyways. So here we go. We're going to continue. I probably should have placed my eyes first, but at least you guys know. You got a hint as to what it is. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. I hold my pencil oddly, and you guys sit in the chat. That's what you guys do. That's your thing. You probably do other stuff too. It's Tails. Obviously it's Tails. If you think it's Goku, you're wrong, my friend. That is not... Goku does not have cat ears on the top of his head. Ryan is already... He probably knew the second I started drawing what this picture was. I'm gonna have to erase up here. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm in like a weird state. Because like, when you start streaming, if you've never streamed before, I'll describe it to you. When you start streaming, you kind of start... I don't want to speak for everybody. Me, when I stream, I kind of like... You probably know this already. I kind of just start talking and never stop. It's because I get in this like weird adrenaline mode. I do the same thing when I'm teaching kids too. I start going like, all right, guys, I just like never stop talking. It is a little bit because I'm nervous, but it also is because I never want to stop talking, because I've seen a lot of live streamers, like I pop in their live stream and it's silent, dead silent. And I'll be honest with you guys, if you don't want to hear me talk, then you wouldn't be on the live stream. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't be here. So my mentality is, they obviously are looking for, is that what I think it is? Ryan just figured out what it is. Yeah, this is the best thing, Ryan, that I could think of to draw first. I mean, I'm on Tails' channel. What else could I be drawing? We will definitely get into requests shortly after this, but this is a quick one, guys. If you're thinking I'm going to go full in and color and everything, that's not happening. We're just going to do a few sketches today. If you were looking forward to maybe getting a free commission of your OC, I will definitely probably do like a free sketch of your OC, but most of the requests we do today will be just sketches. I might full color one if somebody is like, here's a bunch of funds to keep your stream going, I really like this. Then I'll feel like pressured into coloring it, because it'll be exactly like a commission at that point. But other than that, I'm just gonna be sitting here, you know, taking your suggestions on what I should draw and doing it. So no, you will not be getting that free icon saving your commission funds. No. However, Lords and myself do commissions. Do commissions. And now that I've plugged that, I don't have the prices on hand. So just at myself or edible potatoes, edible_potatoes, or at Mardiculous, MARDICULOUS. Oh, wait, M-A. I always forget how to spell this. Let me write it down. Let me write it down right here. M-A-R. I have a paper right in front of me. I can just write out my ad. Look at this. Plug. It's right there. Can't even really see it as well. Anyway, Ryan. There you go. There you go. It's for you. It's for Ryan. Actually, I should at least ink it. Let's see. Let's take one of these pencils. What? These are Lords' pens. Lords is better at stuff like this than me. I don't really know what these pens do. This pen looks all right. It's Smug Tails. Is that what we're calling him now? Fair enough. Fine by me. Shameless plugs. What are you, Alex Kid? Hey man. Hey Allie. I'm just letting people know where they can get a commission from me if they want it. That's all I'm saying. If they came here, Vegito. I would like to try to draw Vegito. You know what? I'm gonna write some of the things that I heard earlier, so that I don't forget. I have a feeling that's not how you spell Vegito, by the way, Supersonic Wind, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna write down what you said though. I heard Nazo. I heard a bunch of like my OC, so I'll think of a way to like. Oh, I love this song. Anyway, hey Stacy, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. I forget other things oh yeah, the chaotics. So like, I'll just Espio, Vector, Charmy. This is a drawing stream, not a writing stream. Let me ink this drawing for you guys. Hold on. So, for those of you who watched me way back in the days where I did perfect redesigns, you know of the struggles that I had for digital art. All kinds of things based on like lack of experience doing it, and also technical complications. For those of you who do digital art, you know how terrible tablets can be. Despite how much money you shell out on them, they still just like drop the ball on you every single time, especially on a live stream, because there's so much going on your computer, and then it just explodes right when you need it most. And I did a series where I draw things, so it could be quite stressful when my tablet just decides to not work. What happened on one live stream was my pressure sensitivity just stopped working, so it was worst case scenario, because to be honest with you, I'd rather my tablet just stop working. I'd rather that happen, because then I can't draw at all. I don't even embarrass myself. My pressure sensitivity went off, so I was drawing, and I was like, why am I so bad? Why am I terrible? Long story short, that stream was pretty stressful. Pretty stressful. yeah, so a little sketch and a little ink, and I think this is probably the quality of art we're going to be expecting. So if you're already disappointed, you might as well head out while you can, because this is about the highest quality we're going to be getting. I'll probably be doing some full body stuff, though, so a little higher quality than this. I probably shouldn't be coloring in the eyes with this pen, but I wanted thickness to it, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be... Is it bleeding onto the other page? It is not, because this is good paper. What? Ivan Lopez Rodriguez, which is actually a name I can read. Never stop drawing, Dad. We love you. Did that show up on screen? It did. Nice. So I did the alerts properly. Thanks so much, Ivan. Our names are one letter away from each other. Thank you so much. If there's anything that you want drawn, let me know. Maybe I'll put in a little extra effort for your drawing just because you were so kind to donate to the channel, man. I should be looking at the chat a little bit more. I've been rambling a little bit. You mean Dark Lord Azuka? Maybe I don't want to know what's going on in that chat. I don't like it when my friends are talking mean about my friends. Now, don't think that that means I know Azuka personally. I do not. However, I'd like to. Azuka, yo, let's hang out. Let's get a... Oh man, I remember. There's definitely like a food I know he likes, and I already forget. I'm not a good friend. You know what, Azuka? It's not worth it. Cancel our friendship. Can you draw me, please, for some reason? I remember an Exploding Production. It's an interesting name. I remember you requesting your OC to be drawn. But from what it looks like, it's just a green Sonic, so... And you know what? Whatever you want your OC to be is fine by me. But if I'm not doing color, right? If I'm not doing color, and I draw your OC, isn't it... Wouldn't I just be drawing Sonic? Which I will definitely do at some point. I mean, you know, we're Sonic fans here. I'm going to draw Sonic at least once. Is there an OC that doesn't look exactly like Sonic? Just because I don't have color. Draw Yoda, Grandmaster. May the 4th was yesterday, Grandmaster. Also, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll know I recently tweeted... I've never been able to get into Star Wars, and it's especially awkward because May the 4th is a really big deal in, like, grade school, which is like the type of school I teach at, not a high school or anything, or a middle school. Wait, what do you guys call it in America? Just public school? Anyway, it's the school before middle school. For Canadians, it's just grade school and then high school. It's so much simpler. And then you guys have, like, freshman, senior, like, it's just, man, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 12. Come on, man. Why does everything have to be so much more complicated? Of course, if I lived here, I'd learn it in 5 seconds and it wouldn't be a... Oh. Dunsparce the God. Draw shadow, please. 2 Canadian dollars. Well, maybe if it was 2 American dollars, we'd be drawing... I'm just kidding. I'll draw shadow. Your Canadian money is worth something to me. We'll definitely draw shadows. And you know what? I'm going to write it on here, and I'm going to spell it right this time, not like Vegito. Maybe that Vegito is spelled right and I'm being mean for no reason. It's taken me a really long time to draw this tribute drawing. I did not anticipate this. Marticulous, how could I send you my OC if you could draw mine? Could I send it on Discord? Yeah, I guess it's about time we figure out how I'm going to go about drawing OCs, isn't it? Let's see. I want it to be somewhere where everyone can very easily message me stuff. You know what? I know exactly how I'm going to do it. So, here's how it's going to go down, guys. Just to make sure you know my @ on Twitter. And just so that Tails channel isn't flooded with notifications. Because you know Tails channel's Twitter is @TailsChannel. Just @ me. You know what, actually? You can message people on Twitter. And you can send them a request if you're not mutuals, which means you don't follow each other. Send me a request on Twitter of a picture of your OC, and I'm going to tell you right now, there is a high chance that I will not draw your OC. However, there is a small chance that I will. I'll be honest, again, I'll probably only draw like 2 or 3 OCs all night. It is not going to be a all OC night. I do definitely want to represent OCs. I think that'd be fun, but there's not going to be a lot. So it's going to be first come, first serve, 2 or 3. So let me know. And your chances will be helped if you actually follow me, because I'll be like, yo, dude, mad respect. If you unfollow me, I will take your drawing and I will burn it. And be mad. I don't know. There's really nothing else I could do for that. So there you go, Ryan. I'm gonna go for Ryan with a nice little heart. For Ryan. Now this heart is kind of an inside joke between Ryan and I. Oh, I didn't even close the heart. Now it just looks kind of like a butt on a really thin person. Well, there you go, Ryan. Anyway, whatever. The heart is kind of an inside joke between Ryan and I because Ryan does so much for this channel, as you probably know. He does like all the graphics. You could see it up in the chat up there. He did all that stuff, and he did it like on the fly, like immediately. I was like, this is kind of what I'm looking for, and he does it immediately. And I always send him like hearts, and eventually I feel like I'm always like thanking him so much that like I start saying stuff I don't mean. Like I'm like, I love you, and I'm like, wait, and I delete it and I go, I don't love you. Like it's not like that. And he's like, no, I understand. And then like I like edit it to like I really appreciate it, but then I always end up just sending like a heart or saying more than I mean, because like I get kind of overwhelmed with how much he does. Anyway, so I guess. Oh wait, I want to scroll up. Ivan, did you say you wanted? Evan, do you have an OC you regret, love? Ivan, I do. Is that what you want me to draw? Because I know you donated first, so I want you guys to be first. So Shadow is definitely going to be second. We know that already. So Shadow's coming. If you're a Shadow fan, then get ready. But Ivan, was there anything that you wanted to see drawn? Did you want me to draw my cringy OC? That might be actually a lot of fun for you guys. Terrible for me. I know this live stream is almost over. What's not almost over, Cosmic? It just started. Can you draw Eggman Nega? I'll write it down. I might not get to it though. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But if I'm like sitting here bored and like for some reason everyone leaves, I'll take a look at my list and I'll be like, oh, Eggman Nega. But it's at the bottom of my list, so we'll see. Evan has a cringy OC. Oh yes, I do. In fact, back when you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but 2 or 3 of you probably do. I was doing something called the Mardiculous Network with a friend of mine, Jesse Proper. I forget what he's known. I think he's just known as Jesse. Forget what he's known as right now. Anyway, we were doing a series on my channel, and we were doing like fan character role playing and stuff, and we made our own OC, Ron the Hedgehog, and all that stuff. And we were gonna do an episode. Some of you are saying we already did the Mardic episode, but we were gonna do an episode on my actual OC, like talking, because there's still remnants. I don't know if they're still there, but there's still remnants of me like role playing, and like my crappy like recolors that I made. Oh man, like we were all there. We were all there. Shoutouts to Jesse Pajamas. That's it. Anyway, Ivan. Did he say anything? Ivan didn't say anything. Well, okay. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna skip to drawing Shadow for now, and then if Ivan comes in with a request, actually, you know what? I'll draw my OC. And you know what? Funny enough, my OC and Shadow look very similar. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I wasn't like the worst OC maker. Like, when you make OCs, you always want to change them, right? So I had like tons of iterations of my OC where I made the quills far more unique than what I'm about to draw. But it seems like you guys want to cringe fest. So I'm gonna draw you guys my OC in its rawest form. Do you want me to T-pose my OC? Okay, I'll T-pose my OC. That makes it easier for me as an artist because I don't have to pose it at all, so I'll T-pose my OC. And it's going to be in its laziest, recolorish, which you won't be able to tell because it's not colored. But, here we go. Start with the circle. Actually, I'm going to use the same picture as reference that I did when I recolored it. And I know exactly which one it is. I love the song. Draw my weapon. What weapon? Like my weapon of choice? T-pose is a meme now, isn't it? Of course, Pasquale. My gosh. Okay, where's that reference image? Come on. Wow, this is actually harder to find than I... Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I don't want you to see it. You didn't see it. Can it be over here? Yes, it can. Excellent. Actually, you know what? That's not gonna look good, so let's just not. Let's do something like... This time I'll do, You ever see the meme on Twitter where it's like, do the little eye placement guidelines and disregard them completely? Draw it as cringy as possible. No, I'm going to try my best to draw a cringy design. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. So I'm still going to try my best. You guys are here for art, not whatever that sound was. You're not here for that. Why am I drawing the ears first? That literally never happens. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I literally never draw the ears first. I don't know why I'm doing that. This is what I actually do. I do the cross after the circle, and I draw little circles, the oval, you know, irises that I want. And then I draw a bottom muzzle position, so I know where the eyes get cut off, depending on where I want them to look. Because I want to make sure, first and foremost, the character's looking where it's supposed to be looking. I will definitely draw tails at some point. Actually, we just drew tails. Come on, just scroll back in the archive. Anyway, this camera is not centered because I'm trying to hide a bunch of garbage in our kitchen. So this is the nice side. So I'm not centered in my camera. I might, no, there's no way. Whatever, my camera's big enough. Anyway, my OC is super edgy, so the cutoff point for the eyes is a lot like Shadow. So I draw the eyebrow part and that little, you know, little bum in Sonic character's face. So we're having like supersonic kind of Shadow-esque eyes. You guys know where this is going. You guys know where this is going. Come on, guys. You know exactly where this is going. And for some reason, I really liked gothy things when I was an edgy teenager, as most do, I guess. So my OC was pretty edgy, so he had that eye makeup that Shadow has, but there was 2 little spikes, just like that. And to make it even edgier, I will write down Drawing Sally, because someone said earlier to do Freedom Fighter, and you know what? Freedom Fighter fans, they're struggling. They're hurting right in the sensitive spots. Please draw Shrek the Hedgehog. Ivan, is that what you want? Ivan. 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 I'm actually writing Shrek. I'm gonna draw Shrek the Hedgehog at some point, and I'm gonna be pretty upset about it. Anyway, my OC was edgy. I forget what I was talking about, but I'm just gonna keep going. You know what's funny? My OC was so edgy. This is actually what I was gonna say. Remember, that's what I want. Okay, Ivan, you got it. This is I kind of bait and switched you guys because, excuse me. Oh my gosh, my OC is so edgy that he doesn't even have eyes. He didn't even have eyes. It sounds like I'm making this up. I'm not. He had no pupils. Search Mark the Hedgehog. Maybe one of you will be able to find it. He did not have any pupils at all. I'm gonna have to label this color-wise because I will not be coloring these. I just don't have the supplies to color right now. I'd love to be able to. So, because I know, you know, you're gonna get those people that are like, ah, your OC is so hilariously bad that I'm gonna draw it for you. So I'll give you a color reference. These here are black. I should do that at the end because I still need to draw. These are black though. These are black. What makes him kind of unique, but that's not really saying a lot, is that his muzzle is actually light blue, and his skin is a darker teal. So imagine his entire body is made of like the Chaos water. That was kind of my thing, because my screen name before Mardik, if you guys want to know, was Shattuck, and that's unoriginal. So everyone hits that point in their internet career where they're like, hold on, I gotta be original. And so you sit down and you think about it, and you go, okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to represent me? And I made a horrible decision to just take a regular name, Mark, just Mark, and mush it in to Shattuck, and then it's Mardik. That's it. Backstory is hilarious. Even worse, it's just Shattuck absorbed by Chaos, because Sonic Heroes was coming out at the time, and you know, he was Metal Sonic and Chaos, and he could copy powers. I don't know, it felt right. So the rest of this design is really just, you know, a hedgehog as you would know it. You know, there's some ears that are placed incorrectly. Hold on, give me a second. I don't draw Shadow a lot, so these little makeup things are throwing me for a loop. Let's get into game mode and less of commentary mode. Let's get try-hardy. I want to draw the quills, because the quills are exactly like Shadows from Sonic X. And I think Sonic X did a really good job of portraying Shadow's quills in 2D. A lot of people will be like, it didn't really make 3D sense. I like them better in 3D. But, I mean, yeah, it looks better in 3D. But I'm drawing in 2D right now, so he's going to look better like this. I am definitely not inking this. I do not want to. My OC had, so the idea was that he got cut on his forehead. It's literally just Shadow's, you know, symbol on his head, but 3 scratches on his head. And then, you know, he has the, you know what, I'm gonna do the 4. I know that I just raved about how great Sonic X's interpretation of the quills were, but I'm just gonna not do what I just said I was gonna do, because I realized upon further inspection, this is gonna look way better. If it's a T-pose, maybe Nabrock can actually model this. Nabrock, come on, it won't be that hard. You just edit Shadow like I did when I was a kid. You can't see this other quill because I didn't push hard enough and the light is closer there. I'll fix that for you. There you go. Now you can see it. Right on. How many of you got? Lords, what do you want? What do you want? What's the problem? What's the problem? Lords, you're literally in the other room. Just say it. Fine. She's gonna chat it. What you're saying is your OC is a knockoff of Shadow? Of course it is. That's been made abundantly clear earlier on. Anyway, this is the part where it gets really unique. What do you want from Domino's? Domino's. What did I forgot what whatever I got last time was really good. What did I get? Oh, I just got a salad and cheesy bread. You know what? Can I just get that Caesar salad and cheesy bread again? That would be great. Thank you, Lords. Lords is the best. Not Papa John's, shaking my head, unsubscribed. You know what? One time I suggested to Lords that we get Papa John's, and she just like went, nah. So this is the part that makes me super unique. Look at these. There's a scratch on his quills too. No cheesy bread. What do you mean? They're sold out? What are you talking about? Guys, do you all remember your first OC? Do you? Because, like, I'm surprised how vividly I remember this. You know what I mean? Like, I can explain his backstory to you guys. No cheesy bread allowed? Why you... What? Why? I want cheesy bread. Oh, wait, you know what? T-pose is actually going to be kind of hard because these characters don't necessarily look very good in a T-pose. I mean, who does look good in a T-pose? It's just drawing the flat hand. I'd actually rather a complex hand, to be honest with you guys. Also, I'm going to accidentally make the T-pose look more natural than an actual T-pose in-game. So when Nabrock models this, because he's going to do it, he better, or we're not friends anymore. Just kidding. So he's going to have to do a little guesswork, you know? So you guessed it, it's the 3 scratch pattern on here too. His arms, however, for some reason, I think this is because, how do we get a request? So just suggest it and I'll add it to a list, and whatever I get done, I'll get done. You know what I mean? And it was first come, first serve. If you have an OC, you can send me a request DM, which means just sending me a message, but we don't have to be mutuals. But it's first come, first serve, and I said I'd only do like 2 or 3, so that's how it goes. So I think my OC's arms are completely black. For the people that are just joining us, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, is he just drawing his OC? I'm so sorry. I'm not. I'm drawing anything. It's just the chat asked me to draw my OC. Do you understand now, new viewers? I think you would understand. But I just realized how cringy this could possibly be. Not that saying that, I mean, like, OCs can be cringy, of course, if there's not a lot of effort put into them, and this is one of them. But what I'm saying specifically is it's cringy for me to go, alright guys, I just recently took over Tails' channel, everybody check out my OC. Not what I meant to do. Draw Sonic Forces. Twip. You recently tweeted that you don't hate Sonic Forces, but I swear that you said that you hated it. Can I get a little update? Not an update video, because we know we don't need that from you. You've updated us plenty on Sonic Forces. I just want an update on you, man. I'm rushing this OC drawing now because I realized that the joke has kind of, you know, run its course. I definitely got a request for Silver, so I should be writing that down. And Blaze, I'll write down Blaze. A lot of good ideas here. I don't actually remember what my OC's quills look like. Also, that hand over here looks purposely bad because the sketch was, you know, sketchy. You know, where you can leave it to your imagination, and then I went and just, like, thickened it up so you guys can see it. So this side of the drawing over here is always going to look far worse than this side because the light is making this way too bright so you can't see it, so I go over it in frustration to make it dark enough. Doesn't really matter. You guys don't care. Y'all mind if I T-pose? Lords is sitting in her room cringing as I say that. But she doesn't get it, man. I make people cringe on purpose. I do it ironically. She doesn't like it, she can come in here and fight me right now. So, oh, I forgot to explain this. Sorry, I'm a wreck, guys. So for some reason his arms are hairy and black, but not like stubble hairy, like furry, like he's fluffy, like the chest fur. Because I think like we were getting teasers of Silver at the time, and you know how like this is actually something that's been. What just happened? Something fell. Everything's fine, I think. Anyway, for some reason, Silver has back hair. What is that? Can someone explain that to me? Like, his chest fur is here, and Shadow's was, you know, it was always weird that Shadow had chest fur, but, you know, it's kind of whatever, it's here. But then Silver's is, like, behind him? What? Why? What? I don't understand. So basically it's Shattuck, right? So you gotta understand that, guys, my OC was a transformation. I didn't want to make a new character into the world. I was more interested in making something out of what already existed. So my display name was Marduk, and this was my, like, evil modified version of a fusion of Sonic and Shadow. It sounds terrible, but at least it's not, I'm Shadow's brother, and I found a way to contact it. I was lost in the Ark. This is not just Silver. What? That ain't Silver. Anyway, I said I would draw Shadow next, so that's happening next. Oh wait, no, Ivan said, I'm sorry to tease you guys if you like Shadow. And you know what? This is too similar to Shadow anyway. We're going to still draw Shadow. Don't worry. After this. But Ivan donated first. Also, you don't need to donate to add a request, but it does put you at the top of the list. We got to draw Shrek the Hedgehog, which I have literally no idea how I'm going to do this. I'll probably get a pose, something that Shrek does, use that, and then put it in, draw trees. No! If I draw cheesy bread, it'll be like literally just a shape. Draw what you want from... Okay. Alright, fine. The whole order? So I want... Is this exactly how it's going to show up, Lords? Okay, so I want the Caesar salad thing. With the lettuce, you know, with the leaves. It's going to be so bad. There's some leaves. I hope it doesn't look like this when it shows up. There's some leaves in there, you know? And then some croutons. I don't know why I put a line through them. There's some croutons and like a bacon strip. You know, bacon strip. More leaves. A bunch of leaves. A lot of leaves. Like you know, fill it out. But not one bacon strip and one crouton. We need more of those things, so. These are croutons. Sorry, guys. Girlfriend gets first pick. You know what I mean? I live with her. She can beat me up if I say no. I gotta... Yeah, so that's my salad. I don't need a drink. I want cheesy bread, which comes in that really nice box. And that's like good cheesy bread, right? So we'll, you know, just standard art mentality, you know, draw in a box. But I don't want an empty box. I want some cheesy bread. And it's divided in those little lumps. Each lump is their own little rippable piece. But there's always one really small one that's left last, and one giant one that's too big. And then like a few averagely sized ones. And then a bunch of cheese on it. Nice cheese. That's all I want. That's literally all I want. That's all I want. It's, you know what I mean? That's a pretty basic meal. Oh, there's some chicken in there. Don't forget the chicken. There's some, it's like little chicken pieces, grill lines on them. It's a chicken Caesar salad. I can't forget. Chicken, and there's some dressing and cheese. You know? That's what I want. That's what I want. Please. I'm wasting an entire page. And this was Lord's idea, and it's her sketchbook, so whatever. Shrek the Hedgehog, guys. Back to our average scheduled programming. Okay, Shrek the Hedgehog. This pencil is dull. Let's switch. They're all dull. Great. Oh, wait, no, this one's good. Nice. Okay. Draw Sonic and Knuckles, please. Oh, and of course the one that's sharp, the lead is falling out. Actually, wait, no, it's not. It's just wiggling. Okay. Draw Sonic and Knuckles. I sent you my request on Twitter. I'll get to OCs when I'm ready for it. We definitely gotta draw Shrek the Hedgehog, so I'll grab a picture of Shrek. It's just his face. What a meme. I need a full body pose. Oh, this will be a good one. This will be a good one. Yeah, I can see a Sonic character looking good in this pose as well. You know what? I'll just show you guys which one I'm aiming for, so it's like you're kind of more invested. Oh, I just chose Visit. Not really what I wanted. There we go. This is the pose I'm going for, guys. I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be really good. Let's try it. So, always start with that nice at a circle. Now, here's where I'll be able to talk to you guys a little bit about how I do my hands. Maybe if you guys struggle with drawing hands. I know I struggle with drawing hands, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you find that you're drawing a lot of pictures where, you know, the character's like hiding their hands, you know, behind them or in their pockets, stop. All you're doing is getting better at drawing faces, feet, chests, all that stuff. You're getting better at it and less good at hands. So then you're gonna get to a point where your faces are really good and then your hands are like, you know what I mean? And then people are gonna be like, your art's great, but your hands. Honestly, if you're just starting, if your faces are bad and your hands are bad, let both of them be bad. You know, just let them keep being bad until they get good. Let them be bad. Make the hands fun. Do it. Choose a pose where the hands are fun to draw. You know what I mean? Flowy hands, or actually suggesting something. So, for example, this Shrek pose is actually a really good pose because it's suggesting, like, he's trying to spook people, right? So, since his fingers are bending in, I want to draw a few little circles. This is way better than Perfect Redesign streams. I felt like I was terrible at art in the Perfect Redesign streams because I couldn't draw the way that I actually draw. I couldn't do any of this stuff because I was on digital and I can't do it. I don't know. I can't do it, man. This song is so sad. Now, of course, there is, you know, a lot of skill involved in this, so now, not necessarily a lot of skill involved in my version of what I'm doing, but what I'm saying is that just because I gave you some guidelines, you know, draw some circles, there is, oh, you can't even see the hand I'm drawing at all. There it is. See it? There it is. I just need something to stand right here. Right there. Anyway, you can see the hand for now. It'll be bolder soon. Just give me a sec. There's so many, like, professional artists in the chat probably right now going, wow, everything he does is completely wrong. And you know what? You'd be right. But, so? Who are you to say that you don't... Stop. Shrek the Hedgehog. I mean, he's a hedgehog, so he has to have spikes. But what kind of spikes? You know what I mean? What kind of spikes? Body is... Shoulders are hunched over. Hands come out from here. Down, up. Up, around. Body is bent. Body is big because it's Shrek. So we gotta consider that. It's tempting to make them very thin because it's a Sonic character. But, oh, that's not the eraser pencil. You're really good at hands, to be honest, Evan. Allie, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me. My art isn't very professional. Superfloop, what are you talking about? I saw you on that thumbnail. It looks exactly like the Sonic Jam art. And y'all know I love some Sonic Jam art. I just closed the Shrek reference. Why did I do that? My hands aren't that good. you know, when you think about it, I'm just copying, you know, someone else's hands. Short spikes. Probably something short. Because it's Shrek. I'm doing this all out of order. Whenever I get bored of doing something, I start doing something else. Shrek's eyes are kind of like, you know, he's got that DreamWorks. He's got the DreamWorks eyes where one is up. You know the meme? One is up and one is down. That's how it goes. And he is a hedgehog, so... What is his nose gonna look like? He is an ogre after all, but he's a hedgehog, so he's gotta have that. You know? Ivan, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? I want my edgelord. I'm sorry, it's coming. First, we need... I'm trying to think of a Shrek joke. See, Lords would be good at this. Rest in peace. Lords is the meme master. I don't have the meme energy. Long nose? Maybe a long snout for his nose. So his nose is really squished. So you think I should give him one of these, like Knuckles' nose? Because Knuckles' nose is squished too. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, he is still a hedgehog, but... I swear, someone's had to have drawn a hedgehog with this nose before. Nah, this is my favorite scene in all of Sonic, this song that's playing right now. I love Sonic. Stop being so bright! It's fine. I draw this other hand. I'm kind of procrastinating. I'm hiding away from this hand because I'm worried I won't be able to draw it. Let's go for it. See, fingers facing directly at the camera are especially challenging, so it'll be pretty incredible if I can pull this off. Because my mentality is to draw the circles first, because I just got a bunch of alien-like fingers. Ogre-like fingers. He's in 3D, so this might have been a big mistake on my end, because taking a 3D character and turning it into 2D is not... Or vice versa in Sega's case, as a lot of you would probably say. You know, it's easier when the character has fingernails, I think. Drawing Sonic characters in 2D, especially when their hands are facing right at the camera, because they're so, like, basic and white. Like, these hands look... I'm so glad I'm not fully coloring this. Because he just, like, it just looks like he's... Give him Shrek ears. Of course! Yeah, he definitely needs Shrek ears. I'm just doing everything out of order right now. Wow, that pencil on camera, it freaked me out. It freaked me out. I got scared. I thought this Shrek drawing came to life and started moving. I was terrified. That hand is terrible. You know what? So, see, that's me copying it, okay? That's me copying the art. Now watch this, guys. I'm setting up your expectations, so if I fail you, it'll be really embarrassing. Now I'm going to just draw it myself. Something similar. I want it to look like Shrek, but I can't... Drawing hands is hard for me unless I just do it. I don't know, like, I gotta be in control of it, otherwise it just doesn't look right. But, you know, that happens. I just know what works for my art style, I guess, you know? And that's fine. See, now it looks a lot A lot more like what he was supposed to be doing. But I just tilted it so that it's not facing directly at the camera. That's something I gotta learn as an artist, I guess. But whatever, you know, we worked it out. Now, Shrek, let's get his mouth. We need to get his expression proper. I'm definitely not inking this one either. So I gotta make it look like a Sonic mouth, where he's kind of smiling, but he's also roaring, like... How am I gonna... like this song too. What have you done to me, Ivan? This is gonna be hideous. I'm gonna draw each individual tooth too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, this is ugly. But isn't that like the whole thing? Oh gosh. A few teeth down here. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, it's so gross. Alright. He's got hairy eyebrows too. Let's... It's the worst thing I've ever drawn! How many people am I embarrassing myself in front of? Oh wow. Okay, eyes, which should be innocent enough. Oh no. It needs onions. He should be dual wielding onions. That'd be good. So, when it comes to quills, we gotta have the iconic flat head. So the quills might like come out the sides or something. But we definitely need that iconic, like, flat head. Let me draw his little weird ogre ears. This looks so bad. Every artist that ever respected me is unfollowing me as we speak. Including my girlfriend. Color this later, please. No! No way, no way, not aesthetic. Let's give him little, like... nasty looking quills. Like, little stubby shadow ones. And he only gets 4. He looks like the Avatar, the custom hero, or sorry, gadget, whatever you want to call him. Oh, no. Jeez. If you can't see the other hand, it's right there. There you go. That's a better look at it. Yeah, it's terrible. Jeez. Okay, and his vest gets tied up over here, you know. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. He's got a vest. Comes around like this, and it's got plenty of texture on it, so we'll just do a little crosshatch. Random cross-hatching. He's got a belt right at the end of his body. I probably should have done the legs first, because what if they turn out terribly? Now I'm just trying to like push through to the end of this drawing. Can you tell? Let me do a thick outline on this hand so you guys can just see him. This is a very good song as well. I would play Smash Mouth, but I feel like I'd get a copyright strike. Or play Smash Mouth. All-Star. Sorry. Okay, we're almost there. I will draw a shadow after this, I promise. Okay, Shrek. Shrek the Hedgehog is almost here. This is an abomination. Just so you guys know. This is an abomination. I honestly... You know how, like, if you streamed... You kind of know what to expect in a live stream? I didn't expect this. I didn't. I really did not. You guys have surprised me. And you should be proud. But also, I'm kind of ashamed that this is what we produce. There's so many amazing things that we could do together on the internet. And this is what we create? We create Shrek the Hedgehog? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, guys? I'm scaring Opal. Well, it's Shrek the Hedgehog. I guess I gotta write it down. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I mean, I could clean it up a bit. Just for the meme's sake, you know? This looks like a t-shirt, to be honest with you. But you need a pun. You need a good, like... a quote that, like, fuses knowledge from the Shrek series and Sonic series at the same time. Oh my gosh. What an abomination. Okay. Let's... write Shrek the Hedgehog. I can't believe... I'm not signing this. There is Shrek the Hedgehog, Ivan. For... Ivan. There you go, Ivan. Thank you so much for the $2. Now it's time for Dunsparce. Dunsparce, it's your time. Thanks for sticking around and waiting so patiently. Take one last look at this... ogre. Hog. That is disgusting. It's also on an angle, guys, so the feet aren't quite as small as they look. This is what it looks like flat. Oh, crap. They still are a little too small, but... whatever. Shrek is an ogre. Whatever, guys. Whatever! You don't... I don't care what you think. It's ogre now. Let's draw a shadow, then. I kind of want to play music based on the theme of what I'm playing. So let's play some shadow music. Shadow. Let's literally just put in shadow music, and whatever comes up, that's what I'm gonna play. Hope it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, it's I Am All of Me extended for 30 minutes. You guys ready? Wait, ending piano solo for 30 minutes? Maybe shadow music. Let's do this one for a little bit, and we'll switch if I have to. All right. Yeah. Wait. Okay. We're good. Play Chosen One? No, we have to play this for 30 minutes straight. You can't hear it at all. I'll turn it up a bit if you want. You hear it a little better? Let me know. I don't want to change things too drastically. Alright, let's draw Shadow now. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a little... I don't... Does anyone... Okay, press 1 if you find Sonic easier to draw. Press 2 if you find Shadow easier to draw. Because Shadow, for me... It's just his clothing. It's his cuffs. It's his shoes. Come on, man. Why? And his quills being up. They get in the way of everything. Whenever I want to do a really cool pose, like a cool action pose, Shadow's quills go up into his head. Into his own stuff. They're always in the way. So you have to think of a pose that's not going to cause that. Sonic is more simplistic, yeah, by like probably 15% though. It shouldn't, like, it's just how much... First of all, the expressions that you can have with Shadow are like way less, and it's a stiffer expression, so it can look wrong. Sonic is flowy. Also, T-Call the Echidna donated $2 through Super Chat. My OC is the rebirth of T-Call as a female hedgehog. Alright, I guess that's gonna... I'll have to see how my my Twitter DMs look like. They're probably exploding. Let's see. Maybe it'll help me if I draw... I want to draw a bigger head this time. I want Shadow's face and expression to be very detailed. This is what helps me draw dynamic poses. This is what I'm gonna try to fuse in a lesson with you guys, just to make things more fun for me. Maybe if I like prop this Gee, I sure love it when my mic. Anyway. It's definitely because the cord is being pulled to its like absolute maximum because of all my whole setup. Sorry guys, but I know how to fix it, so we're good. Anyway, we're doing this. Oh, it's Opal. Opal. I gotta sneeze, so I'm kind of stalling. Or I lost the sneeze and now I'm so sad. Let's give him, you know, his iconic Grumpy Grump. Let's play Chosen One. I'm already bored of I Am All of Me. Wow, Chosen One is not in the recommendations. Here we go. My mic's still working? Perfect. Alright, so far, that's kind of where I want his face to be. Now the challenge is to... Greetings, Tornado the Hedgehog 838. Now I gotta figure out how to make a dynamic pose, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna put a big hand somewhere. I don't really know how I want to do it. Oh, you know what? I already have an idea. Now for Sonic characters, for me, the weirder the pose, the more accurate it is to Sonic. For me, Sonic poses are as weird as possible. So, you can't see what I'm doing, but I will make sure you will in a second. My shadow is just going to be pointing downwards for no reason. Let me show you what I mean in a sec. I don't know how I'm going to make this make sense. Oh my god. Let's see. This is part of the fun though. So I know I want his hand like right up here. Like right in there. You can see it now. Perfect. I want it covering his face a bit too. I don't know how I'm going to make this make sense. Thanks for playing the song that is my mood 24/7. Really? You think you're the chosen one 24/7, Pasquale? Alright, at least you believe in yourself. Pointing down, it ain't gonna suck itself. Hey. Well, you wouldn't, the arm would be behind. And, guys, I might have to redo this. It's fine. His body could be like this, and his arms going up like this, and he's in mid-run, so maybe his other arm is back here. I wish I was never born at all. See, I want his other hand to be seen, and I can't put it anywhere else, because his quills are going to get in the way. I want his quills to go way up, too. I love it when Shadow's quills go way up. But I gotta make sure I leave room for his ears. Now, for the longest time as a kid, I thought Shadow didn't have, like, the inside of his ears, because on the Sonic Battle cover, which is one of my favorite games, so I kind of took reference from it. I like the art style. I thought he didn't have the inside of his ears, because on the cover he doesn't have any. Sonic Team, why? Also, a lot of people draw Shadow where, like, the symbol on his forehead is an arrow shape, and I think that's the correct way to do it, but that is not how I do it. It's one of those things where I thought it was a certain way as a kid, and I refuse to draw it that way. I refuse to draw that way. It does not look right to me, and it never will. So I draw it where it's literally just, like, it goes all the way back. It's a whole shape. There's no edges within it. And that's just because I'm stubborn. No other special reason. But I'm well aware it's the wrong way. It's just what I want to draw. And I'm drawing, so shush! This drawing probably won't make any sense. I'm sorry, Dunsparce. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? This could... Maybe. I might be able to get this working. Because his arm would be there, which... Zoop, and then... Zoop, and then chest fur goes here. And I like it when the chest fur goes on his face a little bit. Alright. Okay. I think this is working. I don't know. There's gonna be a few artists that are like, actually, did you know that that hand doesn't make sense? This is not a Shadow song. We can't listen to this. I'm sorry. But wait. Let's let it play. Let's let it play, guys. I'm not gonna be that guy that turns off your favorite song. I know there's guys in there that are like, yeah, finally, ah! And then, like, I would turn it off right away. No way. That ain't gonna be me. Press start. Oh, and then I could have his... This actually might be an alright drawing. I'm sure you artists know how it is, where you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Hope it works out. Press 1 if can relate. Make sure you can see this. Yeah, you can see that. I find that it always looks really cool when some of the characters' pupils are like pretty small, but it's always hard to find a perfect balance. Honestly, this is not like, oh my god, make that my display picture good, but it's, you know, it's on model. It's okay. Even though you probably hear this a lot, you're very good. I have trouble with the quills depending on the direction they're facing. One, I can most definitely relate. I forget what I was talking about back then. That must be how delayed the stream is. Oh well. Oh man, I don't like Shadow's cuffs. This is confusing. I'm not even gonna worry about it. That's what it looks like today, guys. Let's do a hand. That's probably gonna get knocked off the page. But I promise, I'm not hiding it. I can draw his hand. It's just not enough room. Yeah, that's good enough. Whatever. That's good. See, this is what I wanted perfect redesigns to be like, where like I wasn't trying my best, but because I was so bad on digital, I like literally had to. I had to try so hard just to get something mediocre, and I was embarrassed like half the time. It was not easy. I think that his face is a little too big for my liking. So let's make him look a little more like himself. Much better. I'm sure that you guys agree. And without fail, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to draw Shadow's shoes without reference. I'll show you guys how terrible I am at it. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys decide, because some of you are probably gonna be like, no, don't ruin the drawing, and some of you are gonna be like, nah, ruin the drawing. So press 1 if you want me to look at a reference at Shadow's shoes, and press 2. What did I say the first one was? Press 1 if you want me to look at a reference, and press 2 if you don't want me to, and you want me to just try. I'll erase it if it's bad, don't worry. Don't worry, Dunsparce. Don't ruin the shoes. Okay, everyone's... Okay, I won't ruin the shoes. Okay, let's get a reference. There was a few people that want to watch the world burn, but most people just want me to draw Shadow properly, and I will do it. Oop, I typed in Shadow the Hedgehog, and for some reason that gave me plushies.
You guys see Opal walking around? Yeah, there she is. Such a gook. Okay, how can I draw these? Because these feet would be like... Because see, I can very easily draw like a... Oh, you guys can't see this though. Just look at where my pencil's going. Pay very close. Actually, I'll just make it... I'll make it darker later so you can see. But I can very easily like do a little like ba-ba-da-ba-da and make it look like his shoe. Let me push it up a bit. See, like, you know what I mean? I can give you a vague template as to where it's supposed to go, but that's about the best I can do. Where will this shoe go to make it look cool? It must have to like partially face us. Wow, and you know what? Without fail, because I always try to do a dynamic pose with everyone I draw, I end up having to draw the bottom of Shadow's shoes, which is the bane of my existence. I seriously despise drawing the bottom of Shadow's shoes. And every single time I draw it, every single time I draw Shadow, I do it. Because I'm like, I'm gonna make this one the best one. And then it's not the best one. Okay, let me try to find Shadow's foot in the exact pose that I'm looking for, because I literally... I'm so frustrated. You know what? This is close enough. It's not in the pose I need, but... Shadow, why you gotta be so annoying? I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse the spirit, evil spirit that's in you. Don't think that you know, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. The perfect anarchy. This is my planet on a fight. Tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles, cause I'm Knuckles, that's my name. My name is Knuckles. I'll break them down, whether they solid or frail. So see, I don't mind drawing that. I don't mind drawing that. Really. I think. That's fine. How much money for a Mardik Singh series? That already exists. Is Opal good? She's got a bottle. She's good. Okay, bottom of Shadow's shoes. The literal worst thing ever. I know he's got stripes on the sides of his legs, so I'm not gonna forget that. All the pain and turmoil. I never know if I'm putting it on the right side. That's another part about Shadow. Maybe it's just because I'm like dyslexic or something, but I genuinely believe I'm dyslexic. But anyway, I never know what side to put the stripe on. I don't know. Okay, it looks like I'm actually gonna have to type into Google Shadow the Hedgehog bottom of shoes, because it's not showing up. Bottom of shoes. Bottom of shoes. You know what? Tracy Yardley, I like what Tracy Yardley did here. So we're gonna use that. This seems to be way easier than what I was gonna do. Tracy Yardley, way to go, simplifying like a genius. Now, for you hardcore Shadow fans, I know this is wrong. You know what I mean? I know that this is drawn wrong. You don't gotta tell me. But you know, I'm trying. Oh man, it's rough. Shadow sucks. Shadow sucks. Shadow sucks at being easy to draw. Shadow doesn't suck. He just sucks. I was gonna finish that sentence, but it was funnier the way it was. How many do you think that is? 1, 2, 3... Probably 1. These are way too small. You know what? I'm gonna put one back there because they don't fit. And there's an eraser on the back of this pencil. I don't know why. And how many were here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a Shadow Song. Cool. Can we get Fist Bump next? No. Actually, Twip, how do you... Okay, see, it's like a never-ending, it's a vicious cycle with Twip, because you ask Twip his opinion because you're interested, because like he's got such crazy opinions, but then he starts explaining it to you and you go, it's so ridiculous, I don't even want to, I wish I didn't ask. Twip, how do you feel about Fist Bump? It's our boy Shash. Oh, he needs a tail, I guess. Honestly, you guys like the pose and that's great, but I actually think this is kind of weak. It looks kind of silly. But at least it's not, you know, like 9,000 other drawings you've seen of him. So this is Shadu. Te Hedgehog. And this is 4. Wherever you'll be wasted. There you go. I did Shadow. Yay! I did it. I did it. I drew it. I drew it. I drew it. I did it. Oh my god. Okay. I have a feeling Domino's is gonna be here soon. So let's get this, let's get into OC territory, I think. Let me see what I got. I haven't checked my Twitter yet. This life forever. Oh, okay, you know. Wait, I don't even have a screen recording on, so you can't even see that my computer just did the activate Windows things that it always does. So it's fine. Alright, whoa, I got 5 of these things. I don't see, the person who... Tikal the Echidna, are you still in the chat? Because, did you send me a reference of your OC? Because I can't... Me no see. I don't see Tikal the Echidna in the chat recently, either. My OC is a rebirth of Tikal as a female hedgehog. Oh. So I just make it up? I guess. So I make Tikal... Oh, she's sending one. Okay. Let me draw a quick Sonic then, while we're waiting, because I know I can do that fast. All of the darkness, the doses and dust, throw it all away, and be a light wherever you go. You have to face it again and again. And again. Not talking a lot, I'm focusing. This is my chance to show you guys that I can actually draw drawings. And I can do it pretty quick too. I'm like proving it to you guys, because a lot of you guys on Perfect Redesigns were like, wow, it takes so long, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can draw much better than this. Throw it all away, me I like wherever you go. Throw it all away. If you think you nobody could tell you. And that's right forever. Oh, 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 oh.
When, wherever you go, you're the person again. Loris doesn't really like this song, and you should all tell her she's wrong. Whoa, 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 yeah! Who's gonna win? No like the angels, I will win. Above the odds and genius and heart. I am the Eggman. 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 I'm sitting over here not playing Fist Bump, and Twip's like, I wonder when he's gonna play Fist Bump. I'm also rushing. I kind of want to finish this completely before Tikal sends me the... Maybe this is good enough. I don't really need to do the rest. But if I'm going to use the paper, I gotta use it, you know? Okay, well, let's play... What? How do you send him a picture? You send me a DM on Twitter. I need to play Fist Bump. Sorry, everyone. You ready? Is the full song? I think so. Okay, here we go. Stop! Stop. I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. I can already feel it. I'm in a cringe compilation already. I'm part of it. You and I were on the attack, full speed ahead, run to the sunset. Stop! I can see you smiling too. I see you. I'm making direct eye contact. Stop. I told everyone you were very sick, so you couldn't be on stream. You don't sound very sick. And to each other we put our trust, standing united after the fight. It's over. We'll never be. I can't hear you. I have headphones on. It's my very fast snock. It's snock. Crap. Snock. It's knock. It's snock. Snonic. S-O-N-I-C. Signed by E.T. Phone home, my dudes. Of the Tales channel. That drawing deserves a fist bump. Let's see if Tikal gave me a... What do you want? I thought you already did. I was half expecting it to like come through the door like any minute. You haven't even ordered it yet? Did you order my cheesy bread and garlic, I mean, Caesar salad? Please. Wait, still don't have anything from Tikal. Where is she? Is she one of these people? Wait, what's her actual username? Tikal the Echidna. I don't see anyone named Tikal the Echidna in my DMs! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm sorry, I have to draw the first OC that came to mind. Tikal, I'll draw yours right after, but we got, TNG, or at the Nintendo Guru, which was first. We're gonna draw that OC. It's from the OC creator. It's from the OC creater. Maybe Tikal is saying something to me in the chat that I can't see. Hey, chill. I'm sorry, no, I don't mean to rush you. It's more so like the live stream is moving, so I gotta make sure I'm always doing something. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I'll promise you I will get to you in a sec. I'm trying to go really fast. If you're drawing it right now, yeah, take your time. I'm gonna draw the TNG's 85 days till your birthday. Happy early birthday, because I'll probably either forget or that's it. I'll probably forget to mention it. So yay, Nintendo Guru, let's go. It's a brand new. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is from the OC creator. It looks like the bunny OC with glasses, earpiece, dress shoes. It's called Delasso the Rabbit, and I'm not going to show you guys until it's done. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to actually draw the whole thing. I meant I'm not going to show you guys the reference until it's done, so you guys can tell me how badly I did. What song is going to play next if I just let it play? Zebrahead version of His World? Sure. Okay. Wait, Twip, you like Fist Bump? Is that your opinion now? I thought you didn't like it. I can't keep track of your opinions, man. They're so crazy. Can't. I don't know, man. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Play Theme of Infinite after this. Man in this world always us, and if you want to test him best, bring your best. You can't stop now. So coming up with a pose for the OC is going to be actually this OC might be really easy to come up with a pose for. Opal did that thing where she spills her water over. It might be actually easy because there's nothing on top of their head to kind of screw everything up. So maybe I'll be able to have a lot of fun with this. Do that all the time, so watch your step now. Watch your step, don't fall. Watch your step, don't turn around. Watch your step, don't fall. It's my favorite thing to do, and Lords hates it, is to skip ahead in a song and sing the end part. I'm about to give this person way too many fingers. Wow. Is to skip ahead. Draw, scratch, and grounder. While I respect that request, you are far too late, my friend. If I do another one of these, I will make sure that that is on top of my to-do list, because that is a very good idea. The only problem with this OC that I'm gonna have, and I know it, is that they're wearing a detailed coat, which will make it hard for me to do anything cool with their body, which I like to be able to do. I want to make it front-facing enough. Money things like you work to instrumental like pulling strings. Cool. Thank you. You can turn the soul, they can break us all. If you want to break free, you can break them all. You can't stop now, rock and roll. Don't stop now, come on and rock and roll. Where one is all in this world. Never fear to fall. When you leave without a net, you'll find
And he will be there all the time. No, watch our step, no, watch our step, don't go. We're one is all in this world. I already drew shadow. Why would I draw shadow again? If I already drew shadow, I already drew shadow. One of my concerns is Tails' channel will be demonetized. Why? Why is demonetized immediately? Why do you think that? Demonetized. I never understood glasses on Sonic characters. Ooh, Night of the Wind? Wait, did I say I was gonna play something next? I forget what I was gonna play. Oh, Infinite. Sorry, guys. Oh, and for some reason it wasn't typing, it was doing all kinds of different stuff. And it did it again. Click, click. Infinity War? No, not quite. Full. Here we go. Now I know the headset, actually yeah, I could draw the headset on the right side. I am the darkest of waves. I'm the toughest of terrors. I am the darkest of days. I'm the last one that's standing. Don't try to stand in my way. Cause I've been up against better. Just take a look at my face. Cause if you're messing with me, I am a dangerous weapon. I am the sharpest of blades. I'll cut you down in a second. Edge, edge, edge. Edge, edge, edge. Edge, edge, edge. Roll this edge. I'm back for pizza. Tidal wave. Lords, if you want to be on the stream, why don't you be on the stream? Huh? Once again, guys, if you're interested in a commission, just bug the crap out of edible_potatoes, or just bug me. We have, we'll give you information on pricing and DMs. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head because my memory's terrible. Can I get an in the chat? Can I get an Can I get an in the chat, please? Who is going to save you now? Oh, here comes all the us. If I kept making those noises, someone would have called the police. I want to like dance to the song, but also I don't feel like having my lines be like this. That's my autograph. It's just part of the drawing. For nothing, I got the world on my shoulder. It almost looks like a spark. It's a spark, yeah. This bunny has what's the name again? The Dalso. Dalso the rabbit has. I say that it has lightning powers now. That's what I say. Can you cover your mouth permanently? Sorry. What do you mean? Can you be louder, please? I need more volume in the background.
I would like you guys to be more loud. Please be louder. Not loud enough. I need more volume. It's like peaking. You are literally like 5 feet away from me and the mic is peaking. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the legs yet. Probably something like this. Who is gonna save you now? Who is gonna save you now? I'm gonna hide the feet so that I can rush through the drawing. Oh yeah. But not because I don't care about people, because I really want to get as many drawings as possible so people don't feel like they are not getting what they asked for. Oh wow, this is a Dragon Ball song, and am I gonna get copyright? Maybe I am. I'm not gonna play it. Let's see, I'm gonna play Live and Learn, why not? That'll be good. I just need to quickly play something and be done with it. Oh, I'm not gonna like drawing the shirt a lot. I don't know what to do for this shirt. Why do I do this to myself? Actually, it's actually easy. I just have anxiety about everything. Why do I have anxiety about everything when it's not even a big deal? Louder what? Whoa, yeah, yeah. Feel like tangle you up inside, yeah. Now you're face down on the floor. Oh, but you can't save your sorrow. I can't save my sorrow. I need to sorrow now. I don't have any extra time on the side for my sorrow. It's gotta be right now. I'm gonna be sad now, not tomorrow. Not later, but now. Guys, giving you guys a warning, I can already feel my desire for dominoes and my lack of desire to draw. Happening. It's happening already. Just letting you guys know. I'm probably gonna end. I can't do this much longer. You can see the quality of my drawing. My drawing is dropping. But I definitely have to get 2 calls done. So we at least have like 2 or 3 more drawings. Oh yeah. I'm just like sweating at this point, like oh my gosh. This is not good. This hand is way too long. He's jumping. He's a bunny. He jumps. I don't know. What you draw better? Okay, this is let me spell it right. The rabbit. And it's 4. I'm gonna do the at. Stop. Stop. Uh oh, it's gonna go over the drawing. Ah! Okay.
for Nintendo. Heart. Yay! Tikal, did you send me one yet? I got 2 DMs. Which one are you? Which one are you? Which one are you? That's not it. Is this one yours? Where's your... You still not ready? Draw Amy and Big the Cat, please. What if you drew a Razor Jin from Sonic and the Secret Rings? Well, if I did, it would suck. Just kidding. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I can see everyone else's DMs, but Tikal, where do I send the Tikal? I just took them. Oh, so @Mardiculous on Twitter, and just send me a private message, and it should show up. Sorry guys, I gotta get Tikal's done first. That's why I'm waiting on all the other DMs. And I'm probably gonna do only one more after the Tikal drawing. My hands are already like just tired. But while we're waiting, why don't I just show you guys some other drawings? Because Tikal's gonna take a little while. I got some drawings in here. Just gotta be careful not to show off anything other than my drawings. That is for later. Here's one. I didn't really like the posing in this one either. This is what many would say is an OC, but an original character actually. Using the term properly, this is an original character. Lords! It's Lords! It's Lords! It's Opal. Giving her a bone. Anyway, this is using the term OC properly. Original character. A character I desire to be original. Though it is still Sonic-y, of course, because, you know, that's kind of what I like. Let's see, what else do I got here? Some of these are commissioned. Didn't ask people to show them off. Hyperpotions, friends, got it. Here's one that I started that I'm quite proud of. It's Supersonic, and actually I'll be very excited to show you guys this because it's a little bit of an animation. So let me go to the first panel. There's three images and the kind of animation that I drew, and it's of Supersonic. So first is this. So he's got a little bit of energy here. You can see his hands there, and he's kind of spinning. You can see the kind of rotation going on. His foot is sliding here, and so there's a rotation. And I just drew this one first. I'm like, I want to see what the next frame would be. So the next frame is the one you saw earlier, where he continues to spin. So he still has the energy in this hand, and he's spinning more, rotating his body around, his legs getting ready to throw it. I'm going to start outlining it. And then he finally whoosh, throws it. Of course, he's charging up the next one already, so if he was going to continue, he'd keep spinning and shooting out blasts and stuff. So that was kind of fun filler. I know that people are still sending me DMs, but I'm still waiting for Tikal's DM. It's pizza time. They're here. Like right now. Lords? Are they here now? I don't know. What do you mean? You would know it's pizza time. I don't know that. Vegito time. Oh, you're right. I did say Vegito. But, guys, I am writing these on a piece of paper, so if I ever do a drawing stream again, I'll be able to get your requests. So stay tuned for more streams, and I'll just keep doing them. What a good way to start. Remember this? This is where we started. And then we did this. Might as well go through everything while we're doing it. It's looking a lot like I don't have a lot of time for many more. Oh yeah, remember when I told... This is what I'm going to be eating for dinner, guys. It's my cheesy bread. And my, you can't really tell, but it's a bowl of chicken Caesar salad. Yeah. I can't wait. I hope it looks exactly like this, too. Otherwise, I'll be pretty upset. Send in a complaint. And how could I forget? And I genuinely forgot. I'm not even joking. I forgot about Shrek the Hedgehog, and now I'm angry because I'm staring at it. I'm actually upset. Wow. Terrible. Wow. Very bad. Then we do Shadow. Which is an interesting pose, but you know, I think I could do better.
His face is pretty good, but everything else, it looks like somebody asked Shadow, hey, can you throw a baseball with the back of your head glued to the back of your neck, like this? Ow, that hurt my neck really bad. And then we drew Sonic real quick, and like, I should have timed myself drawing this too, because it was really fast, and it's pretty solid. I don't know, I was proud of it, that's why I actually signed it. And this is the OC I just drew, which you can see I'm getting a little fatigued. Getting hungry. I'm still kind of filling in time for to call. I guess I'll just draw the next OC. Maybe do call last, if that's the case. So let's see who messaged me after. The Nintendo Guru. That was June the Fox. Let's see what I got. Oh wow, this might actually be a lot of fun. June the Fox. If you can, have him winking and give a thumbs up. Is what you meant by messaging, by the way? Absolutely, you're in the right spot. Let's play... I know exactly what I'm going to play. My keyboard's on my lap. Here we go. That was requested by someone recently. Let's draw this OC. Now, this OC is not from the OC creator of Forces. This is just an OC, which I think is good. Happy Matt, thank you for finally subscribing to Tails' channel. I'm kind of amazed you weren't already. Let's see, what pencil am I going to use? These are all kind of dull, and you know what? That might be what it is. My brain is getting dull because I'm getting hungry. My pencils are also getting dull, so my drawings are getting crappy. I gotta remember what you asked for, Jim. Let's see. Winking and giving a thumbs up. No problem. That's a simple enough request for me. There's definitely things I can't do, and that is not one of those things. Okay. Forgive me if I draw them in almost the exact same pose. I want to find a way to make this different. You've got like side-swiped hair, so I want to draw the head in the same way you've drawn, or whoever's drawn this. Maybe you commissioned someone. I don't know. Can you please stop? Maybe forget what I was saying. I'm gonna definitely have to draw the head in the same spot. But I like to challenge myself with dynamic poses all the time, even if it's crappy. So I'm gonna have to find a way to give a thumbs up, winking, drawing the head in the same angle you have here, because I don't know how the hair would look in another angle. But also still be dynamic. Because thumbs up positions are normally quite similar to what you've drawn here. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll angle everything this way. I'll have a shoe standing up. You won't see it until it's... Oh, this body will be too short. I need to make it longer. Let me erase that sketch that I have. And then I'll do something like... The chest fluff will be probably here. And then jacket, edge of jacket. And will fall below. Thumbs up will be big in front and center.
Big girl. A big girl.
Are you trying to show her on cam? Such a good pup. Such a good pup. And now you can be out. Cute. What's up? What's up? Okay. Are you okay grabbing the pizza when it gets here? Oh. Okay. Guess we're not gonna have pizza then. Okay, those shoes will definitely work, but I don't know about this other hand I got going on here. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to do the hand.
But these legs will work. These legs. Oh, you can't even see them. Okay, this is what I'm doing right now, June. Can you see? Do you understand? There's like 2 feet over there. You'll understand. What, Siri activated on my phone? I don't know why. You'll see. I promise you'll like it. Hey! Whoa, okay, hold on. Look at what Siri just...
I found something on the web about can you see if you understand there's like 2 feet over there if you understand what Siri activated on my phone. I don't know what you'll see, I promise you like them. Check it out.
You guys heard that, right? Can you see if you understand there's 2 feet over there if you understand what Siri activated on my phone? I don't know why, you'll see, I promise you like him. Siri's always listening, guys. I don't know if this pace I'm at will be too slow. One way to know, look out below. Why would I stick to what's easy? Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. Stick to what's easy. Stick to what's easy. It's too bright to see what I'm drawing because I'm really trying to make this one good, so I'm doing a lot of sketches. I don't know if... Oh no, it's Dragon Ball music, we're gonna get copyrighted in the suit. Let's put it back to just chill out song music. And we'll turn this up. Here we go. Okay. Don't worry guys, you'll see what I'm drawing in a sec. It's just I'm really going try hard on this. Well, there's a tail too, that's something I gotta consider. Maybe this hand will just kind of fly away, like wee. This is not. What I'm doing. Man, I need to get something that goes right here. You can see it, right? His foot gets cut off a bit. I don't know, but I need more time, so I'm okay that it's not here. Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
What the heck was that?
I was trying to pick her up.
And what happened?
And she gave, like, out of my mouth.
Was that you that made that noise? Ah!
I was channeling my Goku.
Ah!
For a heavy dog.
Wait, what's happening? Dude, that came out recently, but yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, they're just talking about something else while I take forever drawing this drawing. The next couple of parts of this drawing will be fast, so I'm letting you guys know that if you haven't been paying attention to the stream and you minimized it just to listen because you can't see anything, you're gonna be able to start seeing things. So. Glasses. Trying to redeem myself for the last one. I don't think I did very well, and I think that was partially due to the fact that I was fatigued. But also because the Sonic Forces OC creator is not my favorite, so I kind of like knew going in, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to look very good. There's not much I can do, you know what I mean? Not much I can do to make it look better. From someone who, you know, has had an OC, I was kind of upset with like just the middle mouth and the lack of variety in quills. I am impressed, however, with the lack of, the amount of clothing options. I really like the clothing options. I really appreciated how they like unlocked during the stages. It added a lot of replay. are you doing?
I was trying to get her to represent.
Oh, and wear the
Didn't
Sonic
really
thing?
work.
I might have to do T-Call's drawing next stream, because I'm thinking this might be one of my last ones. I'm getting a little tired. I kind of overestimated my drawing stamina. But I will remember your requests and use them for the future. Because this seemed to go really well. You guys seem to be really into this, so that's good. Very excited. Because we like to try new things, you know. This ear is actually the perfect size. Never mind. Every single line that I draw, I think about pizza, and how much I want my pizza.
Give me the pizza.
Even though I'm not eating pizza. I'm eating chicken Caesar salad. Right, lords? I'm eating chicken Caesar salad. Right? Why not? I don't know if this hand makes sense. I'm too hungry to think about it. If you can see this, could you please give him the Adventure Era grin? Oh, totally. Give me a moment. You've asked the right guy to do the Adventure grin. That's something that I know I am passionate enough about to try it until I get it right, at the very least. How's that? Pretty good, huh? Let's give him a little bit of eyebrow definition so that it looks more like he's giving us a Sonic-y look. Does it look too evil like that? Let me know. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Bow, bow, bow. Almost. Just gotta detail the shoes. Oh, they don't show up that early. Let's draw the mark on the shoe first. All the way down here. Then it goes. The bottom has a line. Hey. No eyebrows. No problem. And I think that's it. I did Euro C. I did Euro C. Not in that way. Time to draw the name. June. June. The fox.
for June. Heart. There you go, June. The pizza's probably gonna be here any minute. I'm gonna Supersonic Wind 8. I will remember you want to draw Vegito. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball 2, so I will remember. But you gotta remember to come back here. We stream every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm hungry. I need that chicken Caesar salad and the cheesy bread. I'm super excited for it. Also, all the DMs, I will remember them. I will keep them. I know that you guys like this, and we're going to keep doing it, because I actually had a lot of fun doing this, too. So, stay tuned and follow at Tails channel, or follow Tails channel, follow Tails channel on Twitter. I realized that your June the Fox only has 3 fingers, actually. Sorry about that. Anyway, follow Tails channel on Twitter for updates about what we're going to be doing with our live streams. Because we may or may not do another drawing stream. It really depends on what we have available to us at the time, or if we come up with another idea. So stay updated on all things Sonic, or all things this stream. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Yeah, that's it. Play on, guys. Have a good night.